Ryan, have you ever made a really big effort and regretted it?
I would say all of my big efforts are regrettable.
So where did you learn that lesson? Did you once hustle
Doing
and
sports.
then determine it was unnecessary?
Yes,
What was it?
all of them. I've never hustled and been like, that was worth it.
Every time you've ever run, you've been like, that was a fucking mistake.
That was a ginormous waste of time.
Well, we're here to talk about a time a guy should not have been making an effort, and he did, and it cost him dearly.
Well, good.
This video is presented by T-Mobile, now the best network in America according to Ookla Speed Test. Go to T-Mobile.com/network to see how.
So let me first set the scene, and then I'll show you the video.
Okay,
The year is 2005.
I'm picturing it.
Red Sox are playing the Blue Jays. Man on first,
Okay.
Gabe Kapler. Tony Graffinino takes a big old cut and hits a home run. And here's what happens. Tony Graffinino of the Red Sox hit a home run.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, his teammate Gabe Kapler is rounding the bases and he eats it. And he is not well.
Oh,
He's in
no.
a great deal of pain.
What, give it to me straight, Doc. What did he do?
While Gabe Kapler was rounding the bases, he fully ruptured his Achilles tendon.
Oh.
And he could not carry on, could not run anymore.
Oh, okay, so this is already, I see where you're going. I see
I
where
don't know where I'm going. This could be going anywhere.
Because it was a home run, he
Yeah.
really did not have to hoof it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, so I don't want to blame Gabe Kapler for this. You know, the ball's in the air, could hit the wall. Like,
Yeah.
it's good practice to run the bases like anything can happen.
Sure, of course.
In retrospect, it was a home run. He could have fucking crawled to second base and it
Yes.
wouldn't have made a difference.
Right.
Because he was running so hard over the bag, he tore his Achilles. Things would have gone very differently if he treated the home run like it was a home run from the outside.
And just trot.
But because it was a home run, the Red Sox got a little bit of good news. Not Gabe, but the Red Sox got a little bit of good news.
Okay.
Here is a relevant rule.
Yeah.
Rule 510. If an accident to a runner is such as to prevent him from proceeding to a base to which he is entitled, a substitute runner shall be permitted to complete the play. So the key word in there is entitled. What does that mean to you there?
Entitled means you are going to be running the bases pretty much no matter what. On-field team, the defense has no recourse. This is more of ceremonial, really, running the
Exactly.
bases after a home run.
The way they describe it a lot in the rule book is that you have no liability of getting out. You are required to go touch all the bases before you go home, but there's no rush and no one can get you out.
Okay. I want
So-
to come back to that, but keep going.
Gabe Kapler must touch second, third, and home.
I think that's dumb, but we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because he hurt himself heading from second to third and he was entitled to third base because of the home run, he can be replaced basically mid-play. So what happened was he fell down, they determined he was not going to get up and keep running.
Right.
They took him off on a stretcher. They brought in a pinch runner essentially in the middle of the play, and then that pinch runner was entitled to the rest of the bases. It didn't have to run really, he just walked his way around third and made it home.
I have already so many questions.
Talk to me, what's up?
Gotta be weird for the pinch runner.
Yes.
Gotta feel like you're walking into a dead man's pair of shoes. That's
Yes.
a little weird.
Yep.
Does the crowd cheer when you come out? Like, do you walk out and like sort of wave to everyone and be like,
We all know what I'm here
hey, sorry everybody, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what needs done.
Yeah, it's just cleaning up.
It's just cleaning up,
Yeah.
sure. And oh God, what happens if he also ruptures his Achilles?
I think as a bit, at least, when you're, going through the motions of going to third base, you got to be like, oh, wait, me too.
Yeah, you got to do that thing where it's like, No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That already
And then you
happened.
round third. No, it was not good.
Too soon? Sorry,
Yeah,
my friend is
sorry,
currently en
sorry.
route to the hospital.
Yeah. He's not even off the field. They still have him on the warning track. They haven't even opened the door yet.
Is that the extent of your problem with the entitlement here?
For now, I'll come back.
Because there's another rule we need to talk about.
Okay,
So we know what's going on with Gabe Kapler.
sure.
He's injured. You are allowed to replace him because he's entitled to the rest of his bases.
Yeah.
Tony Graffinino hit a home run. He just saw his teammate crumple to the ground in obvious pain. What's the moral thing to do here? And be careful with your answer.
It would be, I think, checking in on your teammate, going up to
agree
them
too.
and
That's-
making sure that everything is okay, So
A friend of yours?
similar thing happens in football
not
or
going-
baseball or
right.
basketball. You break formation, you go check
Yeah.
on your teammate.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's a nice thing to do. Wrong.
Ugh!
That's illegal. If he were to check on his injured teammate on the base pads, he would be at great risk
No, I know what you're going to
of
say.
violating
Come on.
Rule 509B9 in parentheses.
Uh-huh.
This is a deep one. A runner is out if blah, 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 blah. He passes a preceding runner before such runner is out.
Sure.
So even if you've hit a home run, you're entitled to all the bases. Any base you find, it's yours.
Right.
And even if the guy in front of you on the bases is entitled to all those bases,
Yeah.
you cannot pass him on the base paths or you're out. And I don't know how this would actually play out if something had happened, like if they would really follow the letter of the law. But Tony Graffinino, you can see in the replay, stops. And it's a little awkward for him. He's like, can we get time? Like, can we call this for a second?
Right.
Because he correctly diagnoses, this dude's not getting up. And I cannot even approach him because I don't want to make it look like I'm passing him on the base paths. And so he stopped and just kind of stood there and stared at his teammate in pain, waiting for someone to collect him.
Oh, boy.
And then the pinch runner comes on and they both kind of sheepishly work their way around the bases.
Okay. That is, I think, just far enough away to be awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think if you're far enough away, you're like, I'm just going to hang here. I'm going to let them do their thing.
Yeah.
And then if you're like right behind the guy, I think you probably have enough to be like, hey man, I can't touch you or anything.
Yeah.
Like, are you good?
Yeah.
But just being, that's probably what, 30 or 40 feet?
Something like that. So yeah, he's just like, hey, you good?
Hey man, you good?
You look so good. Do you want me to toss you a first aid kit?
Pop that back in, I think, if you just kind of, that distance that's tough. I get that.
It's tough, but a homer's a homer unless you cross him on the base path.
True. Okay. So this kind of brings me back to if you're entitled to bases, you're entitled to bases.
Yeah,
Who
why
cares?
do you have
Why
to
are we doing
go
this?
touch them all? Yeah, it could just be you hit a home run and then you're like,
I
cool, and then so on and so forth, going back to the dugout, bye.
Yeah, I get it. Baseball is all about old school sort of pomp and circumstance and tradition and all of these things.
That's the funny part about it, is because baseball has the thing where, yeah, you hit a home run, but you still got to go touch all the bases.
Right.
But don't you dare have any pomp. Don't you dare strut or celebrate.
Oh, that's true, yes.
Like, there's the circumstance, there's the
No
tradition.
pump, some circumstance.
But if you have to procedurally act as if you hit a home run, but you may not behave in a celebrating way.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. We need to get rid of all this. Here's what happens. You hit a home run, you immediately get to have a little miniature dance party in center field. Everyone gets to run out and go, give high fives, and you all just kind of go, yeah. You do a little like.
What if you hurt
touchdown
yourself while you're doing that?
Then they cart you out. And then you get a pinch
someone else
dancer.
to
You get a pinch dancer comes in, and it's some rookie who's never played before. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
It does, like, baseball's insistence that you touch every base even if you're entitled to it and there's no liability, there's no question, there's no play to be made, it's just you're touching them because you're supposed to. It does create this, like, gray area.
Yeah.
Where a play is playing out and people are still physically doing stuff, it just, like, doesn't count unless the procedure gets violated in some way. We're just going through the motions and nothing's happening. The only, like, comparable things I can think of are, like, between plays in football when people are coming on and off the field, or like setting up the tee to kick, dead balls in basketball. Like, Nikola Jokic has gotten in the habit of accidentally, when the ball is side out, like being inbounded, I'm like struggling to pick up the ball and like, it needs to be wiped off or whatever, because though it is a dead ball and it is a gray area and it's a like liminal space in the game, the clock is still running.
Sure.
So he'll kill clock. And I guess this happens in soccer too. Like, you just try to kill time. Baseball doesn't have a clock. So like, there's just no reason, like you said, for these entitlements to exist.
I'm going to call it the we get it rule.
Yeah.
You homered, we get it.
Yeah.
We don't have to do all this nonsense. Come on. You know what it is? And I say this as someone who suffers from it myself. It's OCD. We don't need to be doing this. But baseball is OCD. And it's like, I got to touch this, and I got to touch this base, and I got to touch this base.
He said it's okay if he says it.
I got to touch doorknobs, pull the car back in and check to make sure the oven is off. That's baseball, baby.
So you can thank our Patreon subscribers for Weird Rules getting back off the ground and back onto YouTube. If you want to subscribe to Secret Base on Patreon, you can see a lot more stuff like this. But in the meantime, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube by clicking the button over there.